So I'm here to briefly give my thoughts on the latest episode of One Piece wa Jitsu. Now, episode 734, and basically, this is the segue to the final part of the overall arc of Dressrosa. That's very obvious. When the final boss, the Big Daddy Cheese, gets KO'd, clearly we start to segue into the final bits of this arc. So Dressrosa, even though it's been a long arc thus far, it's still ongoing. The way he fell, it reminds me of Crocodile in so many ways. I mean, the parallels between Dressrosa and Alabasta are clearly there, but this video is not about that. What I will say is that, number one, even though the episode does have the usual pacing problems via flashback, via still frames and staring like, Lucy, even though it has those usual problems, I did find it refreshing in a way to see that it was all over, where people, like, all of the accumulated stress, or like the terror, the reign of Flamingo is now truly over. People are happy, they're celebrating, they're crying, and it's just a big relief on the entire country that was about to be wiped out by one man. Furthermore, seeing more of the devastation of the King Kong gun, I mean, we didn't get to see a good view of the actual overall damage. Because based on how everything went, how he folded the city and how it starts to crumble into the underground port area, clearly it's massive, massive damage. And on top of that, knowing that he broke through the God thread, that's a very important component when it comes to Luffy's attack potency. The fact that he was able to break through Flamingo's strings, not just his base strings, the hockey-imbued God thread strings. And those are some very powerful strings. And he broke through all of that. Hit him dead on, and then he, just Flamingo himself hitting the ground, folded the city. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I did want to see like an aerial view of it. All of these rock segments are falling into the port city. He makes a hole of some kind, but we never see the hole, not even in the manga. And finally, this has been Oda's longest arc. And not only is it refreshing to see the people themselves finally free from Flamingo's grasp, but this is also refreshing to the viewers because now we know that we're finally reaching the end of this very, very, very long arc. And that, I think, is a major plus. By the way, note that Flamingo, even though he's defeated and the shades fall off, we never see his face. Dun, 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 dun. We never see his face. It's always shaded forever, like that little mystery that I don't think Oda is ever going to reveal, ever. Like, seriously. Like, I say it here now. I don't think Oda is ever going to reveal what Flamingo's face actually looks like. All right? I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't. And, I mean, this guy was falling through the earth. And you know what? Let me say this here now. It is kind of symbolic, knowing that Flamingo was called the Sky Demon. And here the Sky Demon was defeated in the air, and now he falls not only back to Earth, but technically through the Earth. So, kind of like symbolic of hell, where he's falling through the Earth back to, like, the underworld where, like, a demon belongs, in a sense. But despite that, right, let's not go too biblical. Despite that, Flamingo's face, always shaded. We're not going to see it. We're never going to see it because Oda, he's going to keep that little element of mystery when it comes to him. That's what I believe. And, I mean, that's really it. So I'm done. So, King Lightning, give me your thought on the episode at hand, and I will see you guys and gals later. Rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice goddamned day.